So I am live, and who knows if I'm going to have any people tonight. This is for my guys in Colorado who are bowling tonight. Michael Hinsley, I believe, tunes 30. So let me see here real quick. So guys, this is so there's one viewer. This is kind of spontaneous for the bowlers at Arapahoe NFL. They're bowling tonight. Michael Hinsley turns 30, so I'm just going to kind of see if I can get these guys up. Let's see here. So I've got my Lightning Kugels, Barry Weiss. And of course, got to have my cheese curds. And of course, if I can't eat all the cheese curds, Chester will definitely try and help out. So not sure who's viewing. Go ahead and type in the chat. That's probably what it's going to be, because we're not going to probably see anybody from the bowling center. I don't have any way to get them, and we might maybe turn it into kind of a spontaneous stream. I do have a couple bins of Lego that did make did get into the house here, and yes, I look a little look like I've been kind of missing the razor for the last couple days. So, but if you're viewing, definitely talk in the chat. Let me know what's going on. If it's any of the regulars from obviously Friday night, if you guys are in there and you want to jump in and keep me company. I'm hoping they can get us up at. I'm hoping they can get me up at the bowling center. That's going to be the kicker. Just Hey, Kittenville. So, yeah, so I don't know, Kittenville, you're here, cool. I mean, I can send, I could try and send out invites like I usually do. It's kind of crazy. I'm not sure who else is viewing. I'm hoping people will chat. It's going to be kind of those adult ones tonight because I have a beer. I'm not going to crack it until I know I've got some of the guys at the bowling center watching. Kittenville, let me know if you want to come in. You can. Otherwise, just kind of waiting to see what's going on. I was hoping I could maybe get, and I don't even know how I'm gonna do this here. And I closed it too. Closed the one thing I wanted to keep open. So. It'll be second. Chat's going to be hiding for the moment. While I kind of so give me 1 second here. I need to copy something. Copy this, and I'm not on my main machine, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. So. You're going to kind of see if I can get this over to somebody. But hold on here. It's going to be a little slower. I'm on my mom's Wi-Fi. Actually, and I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. So I got 4 viewers. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see who else is in here. Need you maybe get my flu shot. Beer left in the fridge. Well, you know, I mean, it's possible. I don't know. We got a bunch of viewers, so you know, kind of see. I'm gonna see who is paying attention tonight. You know, because it is bowling night, and so we will kind of see who at the bowling center has their phone on and is actually paying attention. So there's 3 viewers. It looks like somebody's jumping in and out. It's not a Lego one tonight, unfortunately, folks. It's just this is a spontaneous one, and it's beer related. I only have 1 beer, so hopefully this will go well. Obviously, if you well, actually, I didn't want to do that. I actually moved the wrong window. If you jump in, obviously the goal is to, you know, kind of jump in, say hello, whatever. You know, I maybe squirrels eat dirt. Well, squirrels eat cheese curds too. You never know. So, just kind of seeing. I was hoping they could punch it up on the screen. I won't know unless someone jumps in the chat from the bowling center. I won't know if they. I was hoping they could throw it up on the screen. There's a screen by the front counter that they could maybe throw it up. You know, I'd be perfect because I could actually just, you know, put my shades on, drink my beer. But of course, if anybody watches, they're gonna have to type in the chat they're watching, so I know that they're ready for me to pop open my beer. You know, obviously Michael Hinsley turns 30 tonight, and so he's one of those guys. So. Oh, we dropped to 2 viewers. Nobody's seeing what they want to see. You know, I mean, this is terrible. Do I gotta like pull out Lego bricks? This is terrible, terrible. Chester, he'll work on that beer he'll work on the beer for a little bit. So I'm only at 2 viewers. I was kind of hoping to see if any of the guys would jump on from the bowling center. I was hoping they'd be able to punch it up, but I don't know. Obviously, it's, you know, just me, just boring, you know, looking at the toys, look at my palm tree. I got a palm tree behind me, you know, maybe we need to turn that a little bit, you know, we need that palm tree right here, you know, yeah, or this tree. Get a tree in the basement, you know, so, actually, you know, I could probably put, so maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I should put, you know, oh, he's too high now. How about here? Here we go. Chester's now. He's part of the crew now. He's in the picture. He's just hiding in the background. So don't mind him. He'll join us. I'm actually, you know, I'm ready to just, you know, because I don't know if anybody's gonna do anything. But you know what? I can always grab another beer. So that is the nice thing. But yeah, obviously Friday Night Bricks will still go as usual. Hopefully, maybe going to bowl tomorrow night. We'll have to see if my guys need any subs, or see if the team that I've bowled on, see if anybody wants a sub. You know, obviously, you know, I do have a few bowling balls with me. At least I'm behind, so I have to figure out how to get back to Denver, or see if I can get someone to come with me. I don't know if anybody's really paying attention. Everybody's bowling. You know, obviously it's tough. You know, NFL league's a pretty serious league. My team's down, I think, 1-2 tonight, I believe. You know, maybe what I should do is see if my, see if my teammates actually. Let's see here. Actually, how am I going to do that? That's going to be, a little trickier. So let's see. You know, don't mind me. This could be crazy. This, you know, let's see here. Home. This one. I gotta mute that. Don't mind me. This could be crazy. Oh, actually, I gotta mute it even more. Otherwise, we're gonna get double. Actually, I don't know how to. How do I freaking? Let's see here. Share messages. Ooh, this could be tricky here. So Here we go. We're going to post it right in here. Let me just get a picture of that for these guys so they know what I'm getting ready to, you know. So, let's see here. Let's open that shit. Bricks Bear, hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, this is kind of one of those adult streams tonight. If you've got a beer and you want to join me, go right ahead. You know, let me know. I can maybe send you an invite. The kicker is, oh, we got 5 viewers. We got people popping in, which is good. I like to see people popping in, you know. And since who could be some of my guys drinking beers, you know, hey guys, you guys are bowling. You're bowling. You're drinking. I'm ready to drink. Let's drink. And you know what? This is a great look for me. I might have to keep this. I like it. Kind of looks kind of good. Oh, yeah. Good to be back from Wisconsin. Barry Weiss. Yep, this is good stuff. And my viewership just goes up and down. They must see this. They must see beer, and they're going, ooh, this isn't for kids anymore. But I don't know, Brick Bears, do I even have your email? I don't know. I don't even know where my Friday Night Bricks. Probably not. But yeah, let me know. Back up to 5 viewers. Oh, Brick Bender, it is bowling night. So, you know, we are, I'm drinking beer. My guys are bowling tonight. Actually, one of the guys turns 30, Michael Hinsley. He bowls on one of the other teams. If I had to look, actually, you know what? It just so happens I have the stat sheet from last week. I actually can't tell you what I bowled too, but Mike Hinsley is on, I don't even remember what team he's on. This is pretty bad, but we're only week 6, so I get my breaks. I know he's on the Packers because I think we're pulling them tonight. So he is, well, wrong one. Let's see here. This is crazy. I don't even know what team he's bowling on. This is bad. I should have prepped. You guys are going to have to, you know, give me bad marks for that. He is on the Saints. I don't know who they're bowling tonight, but yeah. Well, yeah, of course I'm drinking local beer. This is Lining Kugel's Berry Weiss, you know, isn't that nice? And of course, Chester, if you can see, Chester's kind of hanging over my shoulder. He's in there, so, you know, setting up Lego room. Yeah, my Lego room is it's not a Lego room right now. It's all kind of in a room, but it's not able to be utilized very well right now. But, you know, my viewership's going up, so I better make sure I'm drinking my beer. Very nice. I got 6-packs, so the rest are over here. So they're not upstairs, they're right over here. I get some more. I don't know any of the guys from the bowling center, if any of my teammates jump on, you know, guys, hey guys, you know, jump in the chat and say something, you know, so I know you're watching. You know, I got the stat sheet, you know, I can look at the scores from last week. Ooh, here we go. Scores from last week. Ooh, my first one was pretty bad. And my last one was pretty bad. Is this last week? This can't be last week. I know I bowled better than that last week. That's pretty bad. That's a bad one. That's not last week. I thought I bowled good last week. I don't know where last week's sheet went. It disappeared. So, guys, yeah. Oh, yeah, no computer set up yet? Yeah, it kind of comes in. I mean, actually, right now, this is a spontaneous setup. This is what I had when I was here with my mom. Now I'm living permanently. I'm going to be down in the basement. You know, my streams go late. And unlike Kevin, my mom doesn't sleep up above. She's going to sleep in that opposite corner. Hope to God she can't hear me, and that she shouldn't, because her room, this is a ranch. And so the ranch actually had an addition. And under the addition is old, just, you know, dirt and stuff like that. So there's nothing there. But it was a good drive. You know, packing wasn't very much fun for anybody who cares. I got the truck last Wednesday, and I packed and loaded 95% of it by myself. I had a couple people help. I had one of the Lego guys. He helped get a couple things, and then one of my old teammates for nationals. He actually he actually helped me get the truck and stuff. So we better do it. We better do a beer with the shades on. You know, I don't know. I don't know if my guys. I don't know if my guys are watching. I got 6 viewers, but you know, they're not. If they're watching, they're not. You know, come on, guys. You know, it'd be nice if they got me on the screen. The point center. Now, this would be a perfect picture. You know. You know. I won't get to see them because they don't have a camera at the bowling center. But you know, yeah, moving for me stunk. I mean, you know, 20-foot truck, lots of Lego, lots of bins, I mean, lots of bins of miscellaneous brick. I mean, I found stuff every time I turned a corner. I found more stuff. Lots of manuals. I mean, I did leave some stuff behind. I guess if I had gone to the garage first and then gone inside, I could have. Lots of the stuff I collected that maybe isn't as important probably could have gotten chucked. Extra catalogs, stuff like that. But I love that stuff because the old sets were really cool. So, yeah, I mean, these are scores from a couple weeks ago where I went 175, 201, 203, 159 for 738. I know it wasn't last week. Last week I was a lot better. Because this week Josh had 901, and I know Josh didn't bowl that good this last week. I bowl, my average is, and I can let you know, my average isn't great, but my average is okay. I am at, we're the Giants. Well, actually, my book was 198. I actually think I'm at 196 or something, so I'm up there. I've been as high as 210. Yeah.
Very tight up and locked and all the windows up because there's going to be big bad storms.
Should be. I mean, if you want, you can lock it again for me.
Well, no, I want you to be the one.
Yeah, the windows and everything are up, and yeah, I mean, I have the screen on and I locked it. It should be good.
They're talking about big bad weather.
I mean, all I got left is hold on, guys. Let me mute. Cool. Yeah, that's not bad. Up there, you know, that's not bad. Oh, what's Rick Spear needs bumpers? Nah, I mean bumper. I mean, I started there. I probably was a 147. I didn't start bowling until I was high school, or maybe in high school. I bowled traveling league, and I wish, you know what? It's funny is actually I laugh because if Ross and those guys are watching at bowling, and if not, I will do a special one maybe next Wednesday for those guys. Maybe they can practice getting me up on the screen because I found them, and if I can find them again, now they're buried in storage again. So whether or not I can find them again might not be for a month or so. But I found the books that I was looking for, and then I lost them again. I found them and then lost them, and if they got thrown away, I'm going to be madder than mad. I mean, mad. I mean, I will be fuming if I threw those away. But I might not know for a while because I had a lot of boxes of miscellaneous stuff, and I just started throwing and then retweaking and throwing and retweaking. And that's what kind of makes me mad. Is, I mean, it's one of those things where as much stuff as I had, the amount of time I had wasn't anywhere near enough. So shades and beer. And you know what? Just can't have beer. Kiddies don't play with knives like this unless you know what you're doing. We are going to have cheese curds. Pretty good stuff. Well, yeah, if you're going up, the difference between under 100 and over 100 is a couple spares. Maybe a spare, maybe whatever, a couple spares. 112 to 147, a few more spares, maybe a strike in there. Get to 147 to 180, you're going to need, 2-3 strikes a game. A couple in a row would help. To get the 180s, 190s, you got to be throwing, 4 or 5 strikes a game, spares, not many misses. Those low games are from missing, single pin spares, all that stuff. I taught one of the guys, actually I'm back in Wisconsin, so I taught one of the guys. I'll probably see him tomorrow night. I taught him, I helped him get better. I mean, he probably was like that in 140s or something when he first started bowling. Maybe lower, maybe higher. But, you know, I got him up higher. I mean, he beat me to 800. I don't have an 8 yet. He's got one at least. I mean, I haven't talked to him in a while, so he might have more than one. I've been close. Came across a lot of those score sheets when I was cleaning. The 10 pin. How I pick it up is I was taught by one of my teammates. Since when I went to Denver, I mean, obviously I got to Denver, I was probably 190, 180, 190, probably 190s, low 190s average. But I mean, I got hooked up with a bunch of guys. And the one guy taught me how to throw the 10 pin. I actually, instead of throwing the ball like normal, I'll actually take this finger out and throw it like this, and I break my wrists. You know, it gets a little bit to get used to, but you can actually, as you break that wrist, you know, you can still overturn it a little bit or push it too much, but once you get used to it, you know, break that wrist and you'll get 10 pins a lot more. I mean, now we can use the same ball. I don't have to go to a different spare ball. I've got my spare ball. I brought it with me, but I don't use it. I mean, once he taught me that, I miss it a little bit on the left once in a while, maybe once or twice in the gutter. Hey, Collector, this is beer and bowling night. I don't know if any of the guys from Denver are watching. One of the guys, Michael Hinsley on the Saints, he turns 30 tonight. Happy birthday, Michael. So basically, I told those guys I would make sure I had some Wisconsin beer. I got Lanny Kugel's Berry West. I could have got some of the stuff that's maybe more exclusive to Wisconsin, but, you know, I mean, this is made here, but it's one of those things where this was one of my favorites. And then, of course, I got some cheese curds, you know. And, of course, I've got Chester. He's hanging in the tree behind me right here. I'm going to pick his nose for him with my thumb. Hurt him a little bit there. But, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where bowling takes time to get mastered. You know, I mean, but I found a lot of my score sheets where I missed 800 here or there. You know, goodbye 800, you know, there's that spare in the middle of 10 in a row. And that was my last game, and, you know, went from 260 to 230. So, but, you know. So, I mean, I don't know if any of the guys are going to tune in from bowling. I'm hoping they are. I was hoping they could get me up on the big screen. I don't know. I mean, if they're just watching and they're not thinking, it's anything exciting. So, maybe it'll have to be a better night where we got more of us. I mean, or I need to get you guys in here. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if any of you guys building, or if any of you guys are building or sorting or something like that, and we want to turn this into a spontaneous kind of fun night, we can. Unless everybody's going to just sit here and we're all going to drink beer. I mean, I don't know how popular drinking beer on the internet is going to be. I mean, and technically, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not, you know, doing anything bad for YouTube. I mean, we're drinking beer. I mean, people do it. I mean, you know, I mean, I've got Lego over there. I could bring my Lego and build a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, you're always going to learn how to bowl better with better people. So the guys I ended up getting hooked up with, first league we bowled in, we bowled phenomenal. First 3 or 4 weeks, nobody beat us. I think it was still 1 point a game, 2 for series, whatever it was. Nobody touched us. First 6 weeks, we didn't lose a game. We didn't lose anything. So we were untouchable, basically. Now, this is tame to what we drank. We used to drink shots. So we would get the cheaper red, white, and blue shots from the bar, and every game or something, one of the guys will get them, we bring them. And the best thing I remember, one of the funniest things we ever heard was the one guy on one of the other teams goes, "Wow, why are you guys drinking that?" And they got a pitcher of water sitting over there on their table. And go, one guy goes, "Because dragsters don't run on water." And that's true. I mean, we won the league. We didn't have to show up the last 2 weeks. And that was my nationals team for a while. We won that league outright. Went to one league up north, Western Bowl. Won that 2 years back to back. Almost the third year, we had some problems with a lot of bowlers, and so that we couldn't do that. Did one of the shootout leagues out there, AMF. We won that. I went with one of the captain, one of the teammates. We did a mixed league. We won that one a couple times. I've had my fair share. I mean, I haven't won the NFL league. This is the big scratch league in Denver now. I mean, there's 32 teams. It's all NFL teams. Our division, we are the Giants. I know this is an old one because this shows with 1 win. We are at 4 wins. I mean, actually, we're the top of our division right now. So I mean, it's funny because I laugh. I'm leaving, and I finally have a team that's actually winning. So sorry guys, it kind of makes me kind of a little weird that, it took us 6 or 7, 5 or 6 years to finally win, and then now we're winning. But yeah, the all-female league, I actually worked in a bowling center where there was one on one side, and it was always a good story, pin chasing, running to get a pin, and stumbled on the carpet and did a head over heels somersault, on the floor, and went, kind of laughed up. Maybe it was red, got up, fixed the problem, came back, and one of the ladies, says, "Yep, all we saw was butt, or all we saw was something button blank, and boy, it looked nice." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm going back to the counter," But it was a women's league, so it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, you're only going to get better by bowling with people that are better bowlers. I mean, if you're bowling with, because the other thing with my team was we always picked each other up. If somebody was having an off night, the others would help. I think it's time for another beer, another chug of the beer. I don't know if my guys are watching. We're down to 3 viewers, so this probably won't be a very long one tonight, unless people want to jump in and have some fun, But savor that beer. I don't have to drink so many. But yeah, I mean, I'm in Madison now. I have my desktop, but my desktop, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do some Wi-Fi on that, because I don't have a Wi-Fi card in it. Because I'd even run a long Ethernet down there, but my mom's stuff is up there. We did that one year, actually. Oh gosh, is my cooler upstairs? My cooler's upstairs. Actually, I should have it. My guys, we bowled nationals one year down in Corpus Christi, and one of the guys brought some 99 bananas. So 99 proof. That was some good stuff. I have some left. I mean, and I think it might be some newer stuff that he had. One of the guys brought, and but one of the guys had a shot, and we did honors of that. I think it was last year at the bowling league. So, wow. Well, when I used to drink beer at the bowling center here in Wisconsin 20 some years ago, 20 plus, I would have my beer on ice. So, I mean, get watered down a little bit, but with me in the old days, if I drank a beer and tried to bowl, I'd just be like, I'd be just like, I could barely bowl. Nowadays, with my guys for NFL, I mean, we're drinking all the time. I mean, and it'll help. It takes away the pain for the ankle and the knee. I mean, the pain is just like, wow, my knee and ankle feel great, so it does help there. I mean, and it's, I like to socialize with my team. I mean, and that might be it this year. It might be why we're at 4 wins. I haven't done really any Lego this year. The last couple of years, I've done a lot of castle work. It's possible that maybe that's taken away from that camaraderie, maybe a little bit, the chemistry. I don't know. So we got only 3 viewers on, so I'm guessing that's Kittenville, Brick Bears, and maybe Underworld. So, yeah, I don't think any of the guys from bowling are real serious. That, or they've been here and they gone. They saw the beer, they saw me drink, and they left. So, it is what it is. Laughing at the drunkards. Yeah. Oh, so you just kept filling the can with Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, it's one of those things where, I mean, the soda refills aren't bad at the bowling center. So, I mean, I would do that. I mean, but I've made stuff last a little bit longer too in bowling. I don't drink as much. I mean, if we're drinking a pitcher of beer, even then, I mean, if the pitcher of beer, if we don't get it till like halfway through the first game, it'll last good. I mean, we bowl 4 games. So, I mean, it'll last into that third. And then, I mean, one teammate, his wife drives him home, or daughter or somebody, so he doesn't have to drive home. The other 2 do, but I mean, they'll stop drinking early on. I mean, our anchor, he would stop probably 3rd game, stop. He's drinking iced tea or something, and then the other one, he'd stop drinking probably midway through 4th or something. But I mean, a lot of us would sit and bullshit and stuff, after bowling. We used to play, I mean, here in Wisconsin, we used to play. Now, I mean, granted, all those guys might have been single back then too. I don't know, maybe changed. They probably don't do it as much either anymore. But we used to play blank on your neighbor. I won't say that word on the internet, but blank on your neighbor, and that was where you played with cards. And there was, I think it was the king would stop. So if you were trying to pass away the lowest card, and you try to pass around. If let's say I had the king, I'd put the king out. It didn't get past me, so whatever you had, you were stuck with. But if somebody over here, if I was like next to last, and I had the king, and this guy, he didn't know where to pass to, he was stuck too. So it's a pretty cool game. $3, and then when whoever's the last man standing got the pot. So we played some games. I mean, we used to play, and we'd stay up and play and cards and whatnot until wee hours. I mean, it just made the next day a little bit tougher, but back in the day, I mean, I only bowled one night like that. I mean, I didn't bowl. I bowled multiple nights, and maybe only had one night where it was a really, late. Yeah, that's a cool game. I mean, we play it. I mean, I will not lie. I did lose my shirt a few times. You know what? Actually, let's see. Did we lose a viewer? I might have been up on there. So let me see here. Maybe we still a viewer? I don't know. I was watching, so I was wondering if that was maybe counting me, but maybe not. Okay. So oh yeah, my Facebook, one of my memories where I was enjoying Colorado. And I was also trying, and that was when my sister was fighting her battle with cancer when she was still alive. So, and that was kind of rough. I mean, I tried to get back here, just didn't. Tuesday and Thursday nights. Yeah, I bowled Wednesday, and it was a late league. We didn't start till 8 o'clock. So it is. Wait, actually, what time is it? Oh, my screen's all wrong. My screen is actually it's 9 o'clock in the Mountain Time Zone. So, yeah, Jeff, it's in the fridge. Well, one of the guys messaged me, where's his beer? It's in the fridge. So we're down to 2 viewers. So yeah, I mean, I bowled Wednesday. That was, I mean, I had last season I bowled a Saturday too, and that might be where my average might be a little bit higher. I don't even know what it is, what it ended up at, but when I was here in Colorado, when I worked at the bowling center, I bowled a couple nights. I think Tuesday men's, and then actually what's funny is I bowled Tuesday, Thursday too. Tuesday men's and Thursday mixed, I think. Because the other nights I'd have to work. And then here, I think Thursday's the big men's league. I'm hoping. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to check with one of the guys and see if that's true. I think it was Thursday night. I'm hoping. Because if it was last night, obviously I missed it. So, but we'll set up for a little bit. I don't think it's. I think it's going to turn into anything tonight. I mean, I was kind of hoping there'd be more people, or if they were there, they're here and gone. I think I'm going to do another. I'm going to do another beer swig. Just since the guys are not watching tonight, we're gonna be creative. Just for the guys that aren't watching the stream. So, one viewer. Wow, I'm losing. Yeah, I mean packing. Brick Bears, if you were here, yeah, packing was miserable. I mean, miserable. I mean, at the end, I was freaking. I mean, I literally was freaking out. I mean, the garage was bad. I finally told the landlord, I said, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. He came that night. I wasn't totally done. He's like, well, I don't want to sit here and watch you clean and this night. That's fine. It'll be clean. It'll be this, it'll be that. There's a couple chairs sitting out there. I'm hoping somebody picked them up. They're my grandmother's chairs. I'm hoping they freaking took them. If not, I mean, someone will come from ARC in a couple of days and hopefully pick them up. Maybe a week. I mean, I have some stuff out there still. Landlord said it could sit there. I'm gonna see if anybody, my friends, can get it. If not, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, garage is bad. Garage had a lot of stuff. I mean, garage had a lot of memories. I need to hit that before inside. I hit, plus I need to do this more frantically. I mean, you guys, heard me boxing. You when Kevin was there, you saw me boxing up stuff. I mean, and that stuff, I think a lot of that needs to be liquidated. With all the loose pieces I have, I mean, people joke how many pieces you think I have. after moving, I would say if I am not at least 3 to 4 mil, a couple million pieces, I'd be shocked. I mean, because I'm talking 17-gallon tubs, 2 dozen full of loose pieces. I mean, just pieces. Some are from lug books, some are from grab bags. I mean, some are from this, some are cups. I mean, I have bins. I mean, I actually gave away. I gave away more bins than I think I actually have. I mean, I gave away, so my poly bags, so for the guys in Polybag Wars, I mean, you guys are going to wipe me out. I mean, you guys are going to slaughter me the next time because all mine are in a box. If all those bins are gone. All the shoebox bins went to one of the members in the group. And hopefully if those guys watch the video, I have a Bricklink store. I actually had an order come through. Yeah. Ice Bear. Yeah, I might have some of the mechs. I have about 50 of the mech poly bags. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I packed and packed and packed. But I mean, I needed to be more urgent. I mean, I got inside and it dwindled. I got pictures. I'll show them on Friday. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, and Kevin wanted to see the pictures. So the pictures, I'm gonna have to get onto the computer, and they're gonna have to be televised on Friday because he's like, I want to see it. Let's see the place empty. I mean, you guys have seen the pictures full. The empty ones will show you that there's, oh wow, there is a floor. Yeah. So, yeah, I need to liquidate some sets. It's pretty gruesome on what I've got. I mean, but it's not where it's at. It's somewhat organized right now. I mean, it's getting there. I mean, I have a lot of stuff, a lot of manuals. I mean, if you have a set that you've been looking for instructions and even maybe stickers over the last maybe 7 years, maybe 8 years, I might have it, and I might have a couple spares because I know when we gutted the bad sets like the Quickie Mart. I mean, those had good stickers, so I took those instructions. Palace Cinema. I mean, anything if it had good stickers. Oh, the VW bus. We had a bunch of damaged ones of those. Some of those boxes just didn't travel well. I got instructions up the wazoo, and those boxes are heavy. My dad got to see it, so. No, Bricklink is assembling hope, but it should be closed right now. Somebody ordered something after I thought I closed it at the beginning of. When did I close that? I thought I had closed it right at the beginning of, right at the end of August, like when I came back from the Milwaukee show. I think I closed it as soon as I knew the boss had said, "Yeah, can you be out by the end of?" We agreed on the end of September. I was like, okay, Bricklink store was closed. Order came in. It might even be beginning of August. I mean, this order came in. I'm like, what is this? It's coming back. It might have been beginning of August. I'm coming back from my one Brick World, Wisconsin show. I'm like, well, what is this order? I mean, this store's supposed to be closed. I tried to talk the guy out of it and didn't work. I mean, then he took forever to pay. He thought he had paid it, didn't pay it. So, I mean, stuff happens. And that's why you got to be, I mean, the goal is with any business you have is be good and treat your customers as if you want to be treated. So, I mean, I was very generous and then finally I was like, hey, getting ready to pack this up for relocation. If you don't pay now, you might not get this for another month. I mean, and it's possible too. And the way this stuff is boxed, I know where it is, but I mean, it's 2 deep and they're 4 high. So, I mean, it's the boxes of sets. I got lots of them, and they're probably going to get liquidated, a lot of them. The box that was going to make the Eiffel Tower a little bit more valuable, chucked it. I had that fake box for the Lego store, chucked it. I did keep some of the cool GWP stuff, but no, I mean, I think he thought he had paid. For some reason, something he had thought he had paid, I never got it. I mean, and if he had paid, he sent to the wrong email address because, I mean, I never got it. I mean, I had stuff coming in for something else. I mean, there just wasn't any other traffic. So, because somebody actually paid me for something else for a Munchkin game. And people were paying me for some other stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's why you got to be nice. I mean, elf sets, some. I mean, now what's funny is I actually walked into a Target. I talked into one of the Targets in Omaha looking for that donut set. Had the guy check in the back. He said there were 3. Went to the counter, service counter, because I was trying to find a price for one of the sets that wasn't tagged on the shelf. And set's full price at 30. And she's like, you know what? Everybody has that set except for us. And I'm like, oh, so I'll have to see if it's here in Madison, because I'm not. After that, I was like, I'm not hitting any more stores. I mean, I think I hit a Walmart, and even there I passed on some sale sets. I mean, one of the poly bags was $1 off. And then they had a couple of the old Dimension sets, and I was like, nothing was really worth it. But the elf sets I'm waiting to go on sale are the Firefox, I think it was Firefox, whatever that one. I want that one. That one goes on sale, and then the Turtle. Turtle was marked at 14. I get to the counter, it's 20. And I'm like, I look at my bill. He's like 50 something. I'm like 50. I says, how much were these? He's like, oh, 20. I'm like, no, put them on. There was something, they were marked at lower than that on the shelf. He's like, was it sale? I said, I don't know. But so I mean that's the problem, is some of those sets are still, full price. And to me, it's when those start going on sale, those are the 2 I'm looking for. Turtles will look good in the moat, and the Firefox, whatever that one is, that one will look good as they start building the lava flow attacking the castle. So, but looks like it's a bum stream tonight. I don't even know what time I started. How long have we been streaming for? Does it even tell me anywhere? I don't even know. It's a long, I don't know. I fell asleep last night in one of the way areas with the Queen and the Bats. I don't know. I might have one of them. I don't. I'll have to look and see. Is that one of the bigger ones, right? So I'll have to look and see. I'll have to look at the set number, and then I'll have to hope it's in the list. And that's kind of one of those things that I got to go through. And that's the one thing is I gotta catalog all these numbers. All these numbers have to get into my Bricklink store or my whatnot. So I don't know if I bought that bigger set. It's still out there. The Walmarts are still showing. I a lot of that stuff I'm still seeing. But that box type thing with the fire one would be good to go with the fire dragons or lava dragons. Maybe it's a lava fox. Lava dragons would be good. Yeah, that's the one thing Kevin said. He says you will know what you have. Now there's a couple boxes that got packed at the end inside, and they have stuff, and I'm like, they're probably not on this list. Or if I move stuff, I had a bunch of the Mixels might not be in this list. I had a bin of Mixels that got thrown in another box. I started listing the instructions too, and I don't know if that's in here, but those boxes were heavy. So, but yeah, I need to liquidate. If I have 50 some boxes, and my dad said you probably have a couple hundred in freaking Home Depot boxes. So, I have a lot. There's a lot of money invested in Lego, but the pieces is what I like the most, and so I'm hoping if clear plates show up again, that's what I'm hoping for. Clear plates at the Lego store. Goblin King with the green dragon. That one I got at least one of. I tried to get all the dragons, so that one I think I have. What I did was, and then the $40 set, somebody found those cheap. The last kind of one with the dragon, the blue one. A lot of the stores have them full price now. So the Walmarts that sold them cheap long time ago either didn't know what they had or weren't supposed to sell it that cheap, because everybody's got it now at 40, and I keep looking, going, it's on sale. It's not 40. I'm like, it's one of the last dragon sets. So if you guys see those go on sale, that's the goal. Now I'm in Wisconsin. I got to be friends with Butt Chop now. I'll have to visit him a little bit. It's one of those things where we're just going to have to team up and find stuff. I need to find the donut set. But that's the goal. Yeah. I have the white dragon. I have it. It's built and it's in the dragon bin with all the dragons and stuff. I have 16 of the water dragon. I have 16 of that one built. I think I have 6 or 8 more somewhere else. That was a good one because it's water. White one would have been great, snow or ice, but it's so expensive. So I'll wait and see if I can find some of the pieces or the heads or something and source the parts for the other stuff. What they needed was, too bad elves is disappearing. Some translucent dragons would have been cool, or translucent animals. Yeah, Castle. Yep. Well, for Brick World, Wisconsin, I left most of the ice bears behind, and they're now in the bins with the Castle. Actually, those I gave away too. I gave 16 of the spool containers. You know, Joann Fabric sells those spool containers. They're two-sided. That's where all my figs were. I mean, I just started pulling figs out of those and throwing them in those giant Ziploc bags. And so I got bags of those. I mean, I found everything you can possibly think of under the sun in my stuff. I mean, it's just, I pulled up stuff and I'm like, oh, I found stuff everywhere. I think I might even found more poly bags. It's that bad. Yeah, everything's for the Castle right now. Castle needs some modification. My mom kind of jokes. She's like, won't you need the table for the Castle? I'm like, Castle is not at the house. I mean, I got two big 17-gallon or two 27-gallon tubs over there. That's all I brought into the house, along with there's a yellow bag kind of behind it. And not this one, but there's one way back, way behind that. Yep, behind those tubs. And that one's got more pieces. So, yeah. I need to figure out a collaboration. Now, this is the thing, is I need to talk. I mean, Friday I'm going to start pressing the flesh for the guys, and so we'll wait and wrap stuff. I don't want to put the Castle up. I mean, it would take up most of this. It would take up a good percentage of the basement. I don't need it up. I just need to be able to build onto it. I mean, and technically, with the pieces and the mods I bought the molds for the keep. That's what I need to build up. If I can build the keep taller for now, that'll be good, because everything else is just going to raise. Like the mills just needs to raise up, so the moat needs to be deeper, the Castle needs to be higher. I mean, that's all stuff that can happen at any time. I mean, and it's one of those things where I need to build the stuff I can build right now until it's organized, or until I figure. I suddenly find a job. I'm living here until I find a job, get my life in order. Maybe live here for a few months, save some money. Obviously not buy Lego. And actually, what's funny is, I mean, those turtles would have been the only thing I would have bought on the trip. Now, if those lava foxes had been super cheap, I'd have bought those too. I mean, there's no price on the shelf. I'm like, ooh, and they weren't found in the system. I'm like, ooh, is this gonna be a sell one? And they're like, no, it's $40. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll need it then. So I don't want the Castle put up. I mean, the Castle right now is where I can get at it. I got the cart. I'm ready to go. Well, no, I got Lego. I just have stuff. I mean, what I'd like to do is kind of bring some shelves and set some shelves up here maybe, and have some stuff behind me. But I don't know if she'll let me do that. I'll have to get the tape measure out and see how long this. Look at this really rocking train chest here. Now, if she lets me clean this out, let me dump a lot of my brick in here. Now that would be pretty cool. Hey guys, let me find some of my brick, and just kind of start. Now that would be cool. So, well, no buying Lego. I should have stopped years ago. I mean, really. I mean, if anybody else had seen how much I moved, especially once you got to the garage, you would have been heartbroken when you see me got to the garage, seeing how much stuff I had in the garage, and a lot of it had to get tossed. I mean, I tossed magazines. I mean, I had magazines that dated back 30 years. I had some Commodore magazines, and I chucked them all. And I'm like, and the Commodore is what I love the most, because I programmed, and I loved it. And so it was one of those things where, some of the stuff I threw away was kind of heartbreaking. I did bring the Commodore, brought the printer, monitor. I actually brought the monitor, not the printer, the monitor, the Commodore, all the discs, all the floppies for that. I mean, and see, the thing is, I'm kind of a pack rat, so I mean, all the boxes. Now, I found some old games from like some of my old PC games, and they might have been older than XP. It might have been like the 98 stuff. I don't know. I found boxes on. Ooh, I remember playing that. That was pretty sweet. So I need to find some of those. There was a game called Overlord, and I love playing that. And there was the Orbit Simulator or something for the Commodore. It was like a shuttle one where you set the shuttle up, and you had to hit certain deadlines and stuff, and put stuff on them. That was a pretty cool program. There were some good games, and those took some time to load. I mean, I'd love to find some emulators for those and stuff. Fantasy 1, 2, and 3 for the Commodore. Obviously the ones where they just had the guys in the standing and they jump when they battled and stuff. Not like today where you're running through and killing stuff. It was just literally you have 5 guys and they just jump when they got battled, and you'd watch their stats dwindle and they'd change colors when their weapons got hurt. Yeah, I mean the Commodore I had winter games, summer games, the games, all the different game series. All my joysticks are around somewhere. Not the joystick everybody thinks about, but I have joysticks. I mean, I found all kinds of stuff. I found some old pictures of some of my old girlfriends, and stuff. I found everything. Everything you can think of, I found. It was crazy. Except for old beer. The old liquor in my cabinet, I knew it was there. I gave that away too. So. This is better. This is better on tap. I mean, I remember in the old days, I remember one time at the bowling center, I'd gotten one. They're like, oh, by the way, guys, we close in 20 minutes. You guys are going to have to drink those. I'm like, okay. And it was a glass. I just went, that was good Kool-Aid, because that's what the Berry Weiss tastes like, especially tapped. Tapped, it's great. Cans, I mean, some of the bottles, I mean, sometimes they taste better than others, and it might be just the fact that just my taste buds might be a little shot. Let's eat some of this cheese before it goes warm. Too bad those guys in Colorado are missing this tonight, because there's one viewer. You're the only viewer, and they're missing it. Once a text message, hold on. Okay. Yeah, we'll see you Friday. Do you have my email? As I don't think you're on my list, Brick Bears, if you want to be part of the group, just send me an email, scoop_shovel@yahoo.com, and I will get you on here. Because I don't think I got you on here. Just send me the email, and I will get you added to the list. Because I mean, I got a nice list of about was it like 15, 16 names, and I got to add another one too. He wanted to get added too, so it's becoming a good thing. Oh, there we go. I will. Ooh, bedtime bear. No, it was your bedtime. Sorry. Feel sorry for you. My bedtime is when I make it my bedtime, unfortunately. And with me in the basement, my bedroom upstairs, I'll have to be tricky because my mom will be like, I heard you go to bed real bad, real late, so I'll get some of that. I got to find the job first, so that'll be the first job. So a Care Bear, maybe furry. It's okay. My mom was like, I showed her Chester. She's like, what, are you an adult or are you a kid? I'm like, I'm a kid. Oh, like big tattoo or kind of like just a small one up on the shoulder? I don't do tattoos. That was one thing when I was young. I had hopes of maybe doing some special stuff in the military or whatever or whatnot. And you couldn't get into certain areas with tattoos because then you were marked, and you could be, if you wanted to be like a spy or something like that, you couldn't do it because you'd have something permanent that everybody would know what you are. Okay. So, I mean, I ended up with something. I had a biopsy when I was a kid, so that might have kept me from that anyways, but I tested pretty high when I went into the military. I found that stuff. Most of that stuff on the trash, except for the pictures. And the pictures went in the trash. They were on the wall, and the management company said, oh yeah, we fixed it. It's not going to leak. And I went to try and peel them off, and they just, I was like, okay, we'll throw them. I mean, it's history. It's past. I mean, I got the pictures. I mean, that's kind of the history that I kind of wish had worked out a little bit better, but, still trying to figure out where 18 years went in Denver. I mean, the bowling stuff, I got a record for that, but I'll let you go, and I will, I'll let you see. I'll see you Friday, and I will end the stream and maybe go chat up my guys at bowling since they're not watching. So, But But have a good night, and I'll get you an invite on Friday. I think they have the email one ready this time. So have a good night. We will see you then. Chat is coming to an end.